Hi everyone. Today's topic is about soft storage stage, which is followed after the full fluid, clear fluid, full fluid, and as well as pure stage. It means that you can still have all the past stages at this stage. However, mostly focus on being able to consume soft solid foods. So basically, you start with the food that is cooked, let's say with a pressure cooker or slow cooker, and is very soft and moist. And you just listen to your body as we've been talking about it so far, in order to make sure you can comfortably eat the next bite, and as soon as you feel uncomfortable, stop. So I have some examples for you. You can kind of start adding a little bit of fiber to your diet. So something, a small amount of bran bud, let's say a teaspoon, add it to your yogurt, let it become moist, and then consume it. You can start adding something like ва butter or low-fat peanut butter, natural peanut butter, a small quantity. Legumes are really good, very well tolerated. Of course, very well cooked meats. If you want to add the mommy, that's soft and moist, various fish also. Appropriate, you might want to add something like veggie ground round or soya. The beans, as I mentioned, is great, especially like red lentils. They cook really fast, and they are not gassy, and they kind of become very mushy as soon as they're cooked. You may have cooked peas or carrots, as well as cooked blueberries, for example, and all the other soft foods you can make. And remember, anytime you buy store-bought food, prepared food has to be low fat and low sodium. Jello is always nice to have. These are like a diet Jello, cheese, low-fat cheese, hummus. These are containers that you can use to store food, and that this is you can maybe have 2 meals in this, because ideally we want to keep the food at half to two cup max, and you can always use measuring cups to do the measurements, make sure you have appropriate amount of food. There are other items available out there. If you want to use tofu, of course, as is appropriate. You want to use like cognac, noodles, they're low in carbs. You might want to add some spices like a Mrs. Dash rather than using salt. I found that it's appropriate to continue using protein shakes until 3 months after surgery. So something like a premium protein drink is fine. However, make sure you don't have more than one of these in a day. During my practice, I have noticed a lot of people struggle with having enough hydration, especially they don't like the taste of water. So what can you do? For example, you can use something like herbal tea to make a big pitcher of the tea and keep it in the fridge, so it's always ready to drink. Going back to the premium protein, you can also put it in your car dash. So let's say you're late for you're going back home to eat, then it's always ready for you to consume. About the amount of fluids, I always recommend my patients to use smaller containers if they have, especially if they have portion control. And also imagine you have the big protein shake you've made in a whole cup. You don't want to keep it around for too long. So make the protein shake and transfer it to a smaller container and try to finish this. And the rest is staying in the fridge. Also, I like you to have something like a thermos that you're not using a straw, and also keeps your food warm or cold. So like the soups can be kept warm, or your decaf coffee made with milk and instant decaf coffee, or actual coffee, or your tea, or other beverages, you want to keep them cool or warm. Thanks for watching.